Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's the 8th of September 2024. We made it. We survived August. I don't know about you, but I'm back to work. I was back to work last Monday. Bit difficult. Monday and Tuesday were a bit difficult. Yeah, it took me a while to get back into the swing of things, to get back into my routine. But by Wednesday, I was feeling better. I was feeling a bit more acclimatized to the situation. Um, of course, I was working. I work online. I'm an online teacher, and I was teaching all summer, really. But on Monday, I had to go back to a very big Spanish department store. Big shout out to everybody working there. I hope you're all watching. Anyway, it's Sunday morning. It's 11:30 here in Spain. It was raining this morning, which is really nice. The temperature's going down a little bit. Yeah, it's not incredibly hot all the time. It's too much for me. It really is. What are we doing today? We're going to continue with Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot. I think it's episode 17. Yeah, we're really getting into it now. What did we do last week? Yeah. Oh, well, by the way, yeah, it's Sunday. I've been streaming on Saturday mornings for the last 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know. But I was working yesterday. I was teaching online to, where was I? Italy and Poland. Yeah, I was teaching a woman in Italy and a woman in Poland. And so I had to move. So we've moved to a Sunday morning. It's going to be on Sunday mornings for the next few weeks anyway, maybe until November, yeah? September, October, probably. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's get the ball rolling. What are we doing today? We're going to continue with Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot. I hope the sound is okay. I hope everything is working. I've been trying some things to reduce or to improve the sound quality. There's this kind of noise sometimes, and I don't really know because this is a new channel. This is Class A Plus English, and my name is Brian. I'm from Ireland, but I live in Spain, and I've been doing this channel now. I think this is number 37. Everybody, video number 37. There were a couple more, but I deleted them because there were technical issues or my neighbors really enjoyed doing DIY. What does DIY stand for? It stands for do it yourself, bricolaje in Spanish, no? Like, and it just becomes impossible. And I can't really go and knock on their door and say, "Excuse me, I'm trying to stream." It would just sound a bit stupid. So really, I've just had to kind of give up. But I can't just blame the neighbors. I can also blame myself and my lack of technical skills. So sometimes there's issues and it doesn't work out. But I'm learning. I'm learning how to get on with this. I'm learning how to do it. So please have patience. Just a little patience. I'm not going to sing. Don't worry. What are we doing? Well, we're going to play some more of the Hercule Poirot game. And at the end, we're going to do a vocabulary quiz related to this genre of story. So anyone doing IELTS or Cambridge Advance and you have to talk about films, books, we use the word genre, and a genre is the type of story. Pop music is a genre. Heavy metal is a genre. Romantic comedies, rom-coms, are a genre. Action, adventure, historical, whatever. They're all called genres. So the genre that we have here with Agatha Christie is what we call a whodunit. Now, I've done this before, and So if you've been watching the videos, you'll know this word, who done it. Let's have a quick look though for anybody new. And if you're new and this is your first time here, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy the videos. I would recommend going back to the beginning. Check out the earlier videos because the story has been building and building and building from a young Hercule Poirot as a young policeman to where we are now, where he's Detective Poirot, the famous man who was in the newspapers, according to Jackie Conrad. Where am I? Okay, yeah, who done it? So this is what we call a genre. It's a detective story or mystery story. Let's listen.
Who done it?
Who done it? Who done it? And it's a strange word because grammatically it's incorrect. And it should be who did it. But for some reason, we use did, do. Every day I do, yes I did, today I have done. We use the past participle. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's a typo. Something happened in the past. We say who done it? Who committed the murder? Now, with Agatha Christie, there's a kind of a theme. There's a pattern to her stories. She's the biggest selling author, maybe, definitely for mystery books, mystery novels. But it's a group of people. There's some sort of isolation. They can't get out or people can't get in. A murder happens, and everyone is a suspect. Yeah, this is the genre of a whodunit, and Agatha Christie is classic whodunit. So, whodunits. Well, we're going to do this. So, if you're doing any exams, if you're doing like a Cambridge exam or an IELTS, and they ask you about what kind of books do you like, what kind of films do you like, whodunits. Yeah, if you want to talk about that. Shall we get the party started, everybody? Oh, I'm feeling tired today. I was having, just before I came online, I was having a sandwich because I was hungry. I was telling my friend Ray, another guy from Ireland, I said, I'm really hungry, I'm going to have a sandwich. So I had my sandwich made. And my darling cat decided to jump up on the table. Now, when we look at cats, sorry, I'm going to go back in here. When we think of cats, we think elegant, graceful, agile, yeah? But no, my cat jumped on the table, she landed on the plate, the sandwich went flying one way, the plate went flying another way. There goes the sandwich, there goes breakfast, everybody. I shouted at my cat, so she spent the next, half hour hiding under the bed. Sorry, but, And, but I have to report that she's okay now. She's lying on top of the bed asleep as usual. Anyway, let's get that going. So I haven't had breakfast yet. We're going to move on to the game. Now, what happened? Well, I suppose we can do a quick overview. Continue. Chapter 6. So what happened? We questioned Ernesto da Silva. Now, Ernesto is a big, rich. Here he is. There's Ernesto. I don't think I need to ask him anything. Let's just check. I think we're done. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's push into this, and then I will explain the characters, etc. Sorry, I haven't. I've forgotten where we're at. Sorry. So, there's been a blackmail, there's been extortion. Angeline, who I will tell you about in a minute, or if you haven't seen the previous videos, yeah, she is being blackmailed, yeah, she's being extorted. Someone is threatening to reveal a family secret, a deep, dark family secret. So, now Ernesto, I have a problem with Ernesto.
Nothing. Have me.
Is the sound okay? It would be strange for you to have kept the letter and brought it with you, would it not? A trait, a characteristic. Monsieur de Silva has remained blunt, if not curt, with his responses to my questions. Perhaps it would be best to act in a courteous and empathetic manner, so that he may more forthcoming. Eh? Perhaps it would be best to act in a courteous and emphatic nature, so that he may more forthcoming with the truth of his blackmail letter. Maybe there's a mistake there, that he may be more forthcoming with the truth of his blackmail letter and its contents. Alright, so what did we... Well, let's just keep going. Straightforward, direct, or I am the law. Mm-hmm. Good man, Poirot. I hope there's nothing else you think is a waste of my time. Okay, so he's not worried. He's not worried about these blackmail letters. Now, what was the blackmail letter? There's a lot of blackmailing going on here, everybody. Angeline and Cassandra are being blackmailed. The major was murdered. Who knows? So we have two choices here. We can condemn him. Deal after deal is mailed while your pockets become fatter, lining them with more of your blood money. Because, yeah, Hercule doesn't really like Ernesto, to be honest with you. Or we can be concerned. We can try to, hey, this must be really difficult for you. You do not value the lives of those that allow you to live the opulent life that you do. The opulent, the rich lifestyle.
Ambition. I value them.
Okay, good. So he's a hardcore kind of factory owner, The people went on strike and he was having problems with the strikers. He was losing money. The strikers were part of a union. There is power in the union, power in the land. Yeah, but the union together were losing money for him. So what did he do? He went to the major, the dead major, and the major said, I can help you. Ooh. No, my cat is a monster. Alright. Questionable. Yeah, there are questions about your business dealings, yeah? Maybe they are a bit shady. Shady? Go to Twitter and you'll find that word.
Amber. Nice.
I hope it's loud enough, yeah? I hope everyone can hear this. To draw the line, the limit. This is the limit. I'm drawing the line. My boss wants me to take extra hours. I'm working more days, or I'm working more hours. I'm working on Saturday. She asks me to work Sunday. I say, no, no. Sunday is the Lord's Day, and I draw the line at working on Sunday. You have uncovered something. Monsieur does not like being pressed, to press someone, to continue. He does not like being pressed on the subject of how he treats his staff. If he had nothing to hide, there should be no need for such a reaction, thinks our boy Hercule. Hercule is a bit suspicious about Ernesto. I think we all are, but if you remember in previous streams, we used this expression red herring, and Agatha used to use this a lot as a device, a literary device, you know, that someone, it kind of looks obvious who done it, you know what I mean? But actually they didn't. Now, I haven't played this game fully. I don't know what the ending is. I don't know who the murderer is. But, yeah, so it's a red herring. Again, go to YouTube and the word of the day, and you will see that expression, or Instagram. Instagram is classa_Brian. Do you have any ideas as to which staff member may have expressed their abuse? Who have you been abusing, Ernesto?
Oh my exactly.
Like shit, yeah? Yeah, right. He's not a very nice person. He's very blunt. He's very abrupt, yeah? There's no real small talk with Ernesto. You don't say to Ernesto, lovely weather we're having at the moment, or did you watch the match last night? Poirot strikes.
They have one and not up there. Are gone.
They are gone. Oh, this is what's wrong with the young people today. They all expect an easy ride. I did not expect Monsieur to treat his staff the same as his friends, but I did not expect him to treat them like stray dogs in the street. Stray. There was a video game last year, Stray. When we see stray, it means kind of homeless. You know, it doesn't have a home. We have a stray cat. We have a stray dog. Street dogs, street cats, strays. My cat, my darling, horrible monster of a cat, was a stray. I found her in the street when she was little. She could sit in my hand, you know. Is there a specific member of staff that may have expected such a ride? Name names, Ernesto. Okay, so the Comtesse de Vos is Margot. Yes, Countess, I think, in English, yeah? So, well, when we get out of this chat loop, I'll show you the characters. Just give me a minute. This must be the young girl that the Comtesse spoke of. Perhaps the positions she is finding for these girls are not best fit. Positions meaning jobs, I hope. Yes, you may go. You may go, Ernesto. Oh, sorry, I'm in your room. Okay. All right. Let's go and stand over at the fire, because we like looking at fires. I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Okay, sorry. So I'd forgotten where we were. Let's get out of here. Oh, hang on. Maybe I haven't searched everything. A letter stating the blackmailer, the person who's trying to extort, is the blackmailer, would reveal information. I think we... Monsieur de Silver, at first you may question the nature of this letter, but by its conclusion you will know what you have fought so hard to keep hidden. could be far from it. Let's read that sentence again. At first, you may question the nature of this letter, the reason, but by its conclusion, by the finish, you will know that what you have fought so hard to keep hidden, a secret, could be far from it. Okay. You have spent years feeding off the hard-working backs of others and offering nothing in return. Your workers continue to take their lives into their own hands day after day with your really bad, shoddy, damaged, dangerous machines. If something is shoddy, it's really badly done for a fraction of what they deserve. Yes, capitalist pig scum. Deal after deal is made, and while your pockets become fatter, while you become richer, lining them with more of your blood money, it is your workers that must pay the price. The mistreatment, the bad treatment, and pain you have caused does not only reside, it does not only live in the factories that you own, but the house that you live in. You do not value the lives of those that allow you to live the opulent life that you do, and I will not allow that to continue. I can no longer sit back and watch as you disregard any sense of integrity or morality and continue to remain on your self-made pedestal, like a statue, lording it over those that deserve so much more. So we're basically saying he's a rich guy who is... Oh, I need to turn off my phone. Excuse me. Hang on 1 second. Ooh, YouTube is telling me that I have gone online. I have to turn off notifications because people have a tendency to message me. Sorry, 1 second. Mute. Okay. It's time you paid the price for your crimes, and the cost is 5,000 francs. It's a small price to pay for my silence. For I do not receive it. For if I do not receive it before Friday, I will not be... What? Hang on. It is a small price to pay for my silence. Okay. For if I do not receive it before Friday, it will not be cash you are paying, but rather years behind bars. Ooh, first conditional there, yeah? Future conditional. Next Friday, if I don't receive the money, it won't be money that you're paying, but prison time, baby. Bring the money in a small brown paper parcel addressed to Monsieur Codier to the post office on whodunit. Give it to the cashier and leave. If you do as requested, you will not hear from me again, and you may continue your life of luxury. It's obvious you do not value others' lives, but I urge you to consider what yours is worth. Okay, I think we did this in the last lesson, or in the last stream. Ooh, nice shoes, eh? But not as nice as mine. Let's get out of here, everyone. Come on. Come on, Hercule. Look. Oh. Oh, hang on. Maybe we need to go and look at something. Let's have a look. Anything here? Sorry, I've forgotten. Do we need to search the room? Because this is an illegal search. I'm searching a room with like absolutely no warrant or anything. A contract for a partnership between Ernesto and Hugo. It's missing Hugo's signature. Now, we haven't come to Hugo yet. If you haven't seen previous... Really, if you haven't watched previous episodes, go back and you can catch up on the characters. Hugo is a kind of labor activist. He's a union activist. He's trying to organize the workers for better pay, for better conditions, etc. Let's have a look. This agreement is governed by the laws of the Kingdom of Belgium. Both parties agree to the following. Current workers' strike shall cease in all matters and forms. A strike, when you stop working and because you want better pay, better conditions, yeah, it will cease, it will stop. the factory floor, basically the factories. Machine operators and supervisors shall return to their positions immediately. Terms of the above contract shall be implemented and relevant. Signed, Ernesto. Hugo the boss. Okay, maybe we can go here now. Let's do a quick overview of the characters, everyone. So we have Angeline. Angeline is one of the first characters we met. She is the daughter of Cassandra. She is getting married to Gideon, and she's being extorted. She's being blackmailed. The person, the blackmailer, is saying, I have a secret. I have a deep, dark secret about your family. You better pay me some money or I will go on to social media and tell everybody. But I suppose they didn't have social media there, so it would be just gossip. Then we have Archibald. Archibald is the... anything? Okay, confirmed evidence. Yeah, so no, she has a kind of a difficult relationship with her mother, Cassandra. She has matured a lot since we first met her. Go back to episode 1, episode 2, you can find out why. She doesn't know why she's being blackmailed. She cares about the Major, the deceased, the dead Major. And then last week we found out that the Major was Angeline's father. Cassandra, Angeline's mother, while her husband was away, was lonely. And she had an affair. And she had an affair with the Major, and Angeline was the result of that. And it's a big secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. So she's the boss now. She was looking for money. They're having financial problems. Her husband, the Viscount, died. Gideon is super rich, marrying Angeline. Cassandra hopes that this will bring back wealth, money to the family. Herself and Margot, we'll come to Margot in a moment, the Countess, long-term friends. The Major was kind of abusive. He's not a very nice person. Nobody really likes him. Nobody really has a nice word to say about him. And then we found out the big news. Breaking news, everyone. The Major, I would say was, because he's dead, was Angeline's father. Then we have Elizabeth. Oh, we got something new about Elizabeth. Yeah, this is the maid. This was the first character we met when there was a theft. A theft. Something got stolen. There was a theft. Let's find out what's the new issue. Oh, Luke, her lover, her boyfriend, died at the factory strike. So we know this. Ernesto, the factory owner that we just spoke to, he employed the Major, the dead Major, to organize security. So the Major's military. He brought in some of his ex-soldiers. There was a riot. A riot is when a protest gets violent, you know, and some people died. And Luke died in the riot. He was protesting. Now, Ernesto, there's some new information. Here we are. He's a factory owner. He worked for the Major. And he cares for Cassandra. This is another point. He's got the hots for Cassandra. Let's find out what's the new information here. Okay, so we found this out. He mistreated his employees. He's not a good boss. He's not a very nice boss, really. There's a blackmail letter. So he's being blackmailed. He's being extorted. He paid the Major well for his support, yeah, for security. So he gave the Major a lot of money for security of the factory. And he employed a servant from the women's shelter, which is Margot. We'll come to her in a minute. Okay, good. Right, so let's get out of here. Major, well, he's dead, everybody. Spoiler. Now, so the major employed security for the factory, ex-army people, and we confirmed that the security attacked the protesters and the protesters were killed. Some protesters were killed. Not cool, not cool. We got Florette. She's we don't know where she is. She was at the beginning of the game. She was a servant. Gideon, he is Angeline's fiance. The fiance of Mademoiselle Angeline, although English is not his first language, he is well spoken. He speaks very good. No, he speaks very well, which I presume comes from a prestigious education. I instantly found him rather charming and charismatic. He is clearly supportive of Mademoiselle Angeline, the perfect example of a husband-to-be. Now, so he's a very nice guy, except there's the time he punched the major. Go back to previous episodes to find out about that. Let's look at the confirmed evidence. He paid the first blackmail attempt, So he just paid the first letter, he sent the money. Of course, with blackmailers, once you pay them, they're going to come back. So never pay a blackmailer, people. Gideon is a supporter of the unions, the trade unions, the workers. Now, he has a brother called Zach, and they have a kind of a history. They have some bad blood with the major, the dead major. Interesting. Gideon also punched him. Gideon was protecting Angeline, his fiancée, his wife-to-be, and he was invited... Hugo, the labor organizer, was invited by Gideon. Okay, good. So here's Hugo. He's a trade unionist. Yeah, trade unionist. I instantly noticed the pride that Monsieur Becker takes in his work, and excellent work it is. As a union leader, he fights for the rights of the working class. I can imagine him giving an inspiring speech to the delight of his followers. Wow! Hercule digs Hugo Becker. He really likes Hugo Becker, eh? Let's have a look. Confirmed evidence. He's a union leader. Himself and Jackie, we'll come to Jackie in a minute. She's an American. They had a heated discussion. They had an argument. And he wanted to confront the major. The major with the security. They killed some strikers. Okay, we got Inge next. Inge is another servant. She's a young Belgian servant of the house. Like most, she comes from a poor background, but was still polite and hard-working. I'm sure she has learned the high standards of Madame Van den Bosch. If she hadn't, I'm sure she would not be here. Second conditional there. If she had not, I am sure. No? She found the major's body. Right, so when the major died, she found the body. She came from the women's shelter, which is the Countess's aid, help for, poor women, homeless women. She was prosecuted, so she was arrested before, and she got the job from Margot. Margot is the Countess. Yeah, so this is Inge. There's a new information here. Let's check this out. Right. She was previously prosecuted. She was in trouble with the law in her young years for theft. Stealing. And she came from the women's shelter. Inge was at the women's shelter before Margot found a position for her at the Van den Bosch house. So Margot, we're going to come to her, got her a job. All right, we're nearly there, everybody, and we can get started. Any more? Hugo, Inge, Jackie. No, hang on. Jackie's like a newspaper boss. She's a newspaper magnate. She's very powerful American. She owns newspapers. She's into gossip. She knows a lot about everyone. She was writing an article about the soon-to-be weds, Gideon and Angeline. She had an argument with Hugo, the union leader, and she wants information. She wants some information from Hugo, which we don't know about. We got Margot now. Let's have a look at Margot. She is the countess, I suppose you would say in English. She's proud, strong, opinionated, and flirtatious. So she's just like this rich kind of woman, you know. Comtesse Devon is a woman that knows what she wants and will not hold back in announcing it. Running a women's shelter is admirable work. The world would benefit from more people in her position of wealth to do the same. So Hercule likes her a lot because, you know, she's rich and she's a socialite. She's going to all the parties, yeah. But also she does a lot of kind of charity work, you know. Brava. Margot does charity work. Herself and Cassandra are friends, and she inspected the Major's body, which we weren't happy about. I'm calling her Rihanna, she's the cook. She's the cook at the house. She's not present when I last encountered the Van den Bosch family. We've had a couple of conversations with her. Oh yeah, right, look. So she's the cook. She's kind of older, so she's like the mother figure. Sorry, she's like the mother figure of all the other maids. Now, hang on, where am I? She took Ice to the Major on her own accord. Now, we thought the Major wanted Ice because he had a black eye. A black eye. Why? Because Gideon punched him. Now, this is the thing we found out. Brianna, was Luke's sister. Now, Luke was the beloved of Elizabeth, and he was killed at the strike protests. And Rihanna, they told us, she wants revenge. So she is a suspect. The Major, he got stabbed to death. His people were involved in the death of her brother, and she always talks about revenge. So she is definitely on our suspect list. Here we go. I do not blame her for wanting revenge after losing her brother in such a terrible way. Sorry, that's my really, really bad French accent. Inge confirmed that Rihanna is Luke's sister. Such trivial information has eluded me, missed me for so long. Okay. Zach's Gideon's brother. He's always drunk, a bit stressed out. Alright, let's get going with the game. Okay, so we've done that. Anything interesting here? Anything interesting there? Let's have a look at gramophone player. Modern technology. The wonders of modern technology. What a joy it must be to have music in your home. I spoke about this last week, I think, you know, because before, you think about Mozart, you had to see Mozart live to appreciate his music, you know. It was when they invented the record player. That, okay, talk to Ernesto. Anything new here? Hang on. Ernesto is unwilling to pay the blackmail. There's a blackmail letter about his shady dealings. We need to talk to Ernesto. Right, there's a partially signed contract, not fully, partially. A contract for a partnership between Ernesto and Hugo, and it's missing Hugo's signature. Ernesto signed it. Hugo hadn't. Talk to Ernesto. Anybody else? All right, we're back to Ernesto, everyone. Hang on, what's here? Okay, hang on. So, we've got one here. Hang on. Ernesto, yeah, he's not a good boss. Blackmail letter. Oh, maybe, may know. Oh my god! Okay, let's check this out. There's one more here. The Major confessed his love? No. No, 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 no. Inge got the job. Oh, there's another one here. Ernesto employed a servant from the women's shelter. Inge got the job from Margot.
What a revelation.
What a revelation, everybody. Margot is making her shelter girls do her dirty work, finding dirt on members of the social elite. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, what's happening? So, to do somebody's dirty work, yeah, it means you're not getting involved. I don't know. Think about it. Think of like kind of, I don't know, South American cartel boss, and they're moving lots of cocaine, to Europe. The boss doesn't actually touch the cocaine, does he? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's in his villa, he's in his massive house, he doesn't get his hands dirty. Other people do the dirty work, moving the drugs, etc. Yeah, we see the dirty work. Now, Margot is making her shelter girls do the dirty work, right? Finding dirt on members of the social elite. Scandal to find dirt on someone. The newspapers in England, the tabloid newspapers, they're always looking for dirt. They're looking for the negative things, you have a pop star. They don't care about the charity work. They want to know about the drugs or something like that. You know what I mean? It's to find the dirt on someone. So Margot is making her shelter girls do her dirty work. This is a big one, everybody. This is big news. Margot has a network of helpers. I would say spies. Margot is making her shelter girls do her dirty work, finding out the secrets of the elite. Sweet baby Jesus, we need to talk to Ernesto. Anything else new here? Okay, here we go. Let's get back to Ernesto. Come on, Ernesto. Spill the beans. You have to spill the beans. Tell me the truth. Monsieur Demire invited Monsieur Beckers so that you two might sit down and find some common ground. Monsieur Demire is Gideon, the fiance of Angeline. So he invited Hugo the boss, so that they might sit down and find some common ground, to find some agreement, to find some common ground. Can I leave? Jesus, I can't leave yet. Talk to Ernesto again. Huh? Okay. This is Ernesto. Okay, let's talk to Ernesto again. Monsieur Demire invited Monsieur Becker so that you... Right, yeah, this one. Okay. It wasn't. Sorry, I must have pressed the wrong button there. Okay. Bit defensive there, Ernesto. A bit defensive. Right. The strikers aren't getting paid. The factory's not producing anything. Ernesto's not earning money. Oh, well, poor Ernesto.
Because
Ooh, a nice idiom here. So, Hugo, Ernesto. Gideon wanted them to come together, make a deal, make an agreement. Gideon kind of supporting the strikers, also, I think, Hercule. So, Ernesto says he made no attempt to speak with me and offered no counter offer. The ball is in his court. Tennis. Yeah. So this is a very typical expression, often in business, If I imagine I make an offer. Yeah, I want to buy a bicycle. I want to buy a bicycle. I see an advert, 200 euros bicycle. I send an email. I say, I'll give you 150 euros. Now, the ball is in their court. They can accept it or they can reject. The ball is in your court. It's your turn, your decision, your move. Although it is Monsieur de Silva's wages, salary, and treatment of his status is in question, it sounds as though he is at least trying to resolve the issue. Surprising. Unlike Monsieur Becker's. Okay, so Ernesto wants some action. He wants movement. He wants progress. Does that remind you of anybody? Well, I don't know. Yes, you may go. Okay, again, I am still in his room, so I need to... Can I? What? I can't get out of here yet, so hang on, what am I doing? Alright, let's have a look. Continue. Okay, there's one here, so it's not Jackie. It's not Margot. Hmm. Ah. There he is, huh?
must take it.
Hmm. So, they hadn't signed a contract. Your family, Ernesto, Archibald, pocket knife. It's nothing to do with them. I don't think it's anything. Ooh. Ah. Margot helped Ernesto find a maid. Oh man.
Abscess evidence.
Okay. So there's a pre-signed contract. Hugo and so I am doubtful this duo, Hugo and Ernesto, would collaborate, would work together. Would Ernesto deal with another member of the house? Perhaps someone who never confirmed his alibi? Remember what alibi is, everybody? We're going to come to this later on. An alibi is your ticket that you didn't do it, I was in a meeting, I have my alibi, I was with people in the meeting, of course I didn't murder the major. An alibi. All right, let's have a look. So, Hugo and Ernesto seem unlikely. Okay, you know what I mean? It's like kind of capitalist and socialist, maybe you would say. You know, like he's there with the workers. Yeah. Okay, good. Um, um, I'm still not sure this scrap paper has something to do with it. No, definitely not. No, 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 no,
That
no. Okay. Hugo's notebook. I don't remember what was Hugo's notebook. Oh. Hmm. No. Family. Unlikely to collude. Hmm. I'm pretty sure it's this, yeah? Okay, no, it's not that. So it's not that. There's one thing we need to find out. So let's have a look. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Let's go for notebook and photo. Yeah. Yeah, this is true. This is true, Brian. So we've got they seem unlikely to conclude, and
by my own skills of
we employed a lady from the shelter. So there you go. Obvious. No. Ernesto doesn't strike me. He doesn't come across as the sort of man that would ask for help no matter how important. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Um, talk to Ernesto again. Where am I? Oh, talk to Ernesto. He asked Margot for help. Yeah, we need to sort this out. Again, Ernesto. I haven't gone anywhere. Hello again. All right, Ernesto. How's it going, mate? Questions, Ernesto. Questions. Did you speak with the Comtesse directly about hiring a servant from the shelter?
I
Abrupt, rude, bit brash, bit unbecoming.
is running the
Right. So he didn't like it, the idea that she would say, "Come on, let this girl work for you. I'm not a charity. I'm a businessman." That's Ernesto, isn't it? Monsieur, there's something you are keeping from me. Your business relationship with the Major was obviously towing the line of legality. Okay, let's have a look at this. There is something you're hiding from me. There's something you're not telling me the truth. Your business relationship with the Major was obviously towing the line of legality. It's a bit shady, everyone. A bit shady. Bending the rules, you know? It might not be overtly illegal, but there might be some gray areas, yeah? It's not black and white, there are gray areas. Hercule doesn't like him at all, does he? Yes, you may go. Get out of my sight. And they just stand there staring at each other. You may go. Okay, let's have a look now. Where are we? So, it's kind of interesting. So, Ernesto didn't go to Margot for help. Like, no, I need someone to clean the house every day or whatever like that. Margot came to him, and he's saying, you know, I thought it was a bit because, like, you know, I'm not running the charity. You are, Margot. Sort it out yourself. Margot approached Ernesto to offer help. Something perturbs me. Something is suspicious about her forceful nature. This reminds me of another incident. What could it be? Let's have a look at Margot. So she did the body, she examined the body and kind of completely freaked me out. I hope the sound is okay, everybody. I forgot to turn on some things. Um, ah, uh, um, okay, yeah, he employed a servant. Oh, I've gone there. Here? Ah, shit. Okay. So maybe here. Alright, Margot. She helped Ernesto find a maid. Hmm. Margot came prepared for the body, and Archibald.
That is
Alright, let's focus on this, yeah, everybody. Let's focus. We can see that Archibald allowed Margot to check the body, and Margot approached Ernesto for help. Magnificent! Yes! Margot may know more than she is letting on if she has an inside link with the staff of the house. I'm not letting on. I pretend not to know. Yeah, we're having a surprise birthday party for my friend, and I didn't let on. I didn't reveal the secret. So Margot may know more than she's saying. All right. All right, let's go. I have found no clear evidence of the guests working together in any capacity. What has become clear is that the Countess's connection to the staff. Could there be something more to their relationship? What do you reckon, everybody? Talk to Inge. Let's have a look. Okay. Objective complete. Yay, we did it. All right, let's talk to the maidservant. I'll talk to you later, Ernesto, and I'm still not happy about the investment advice. He kind of bankrupted the Viscount, Cassandra's husband, because there was financial issues. And Jesus, no, what more? More? I thought we were done. What is it? Questions, Ernesto. Monsieur, there is something you are keeping from me. Your business relationship with the Major was obviously towing the line of legality. Earning. Earn money. Yeah, Spanish students, we don't win money. You win the lottery, but you go to work to earn money.
whole strike. In fact, more had joined them.
His so he was expensive. Hang on one second, everyone. He was expensive. Turning off the camera for a second, and we're just going to go into the game. Okay, his rates were steep. So the Major charged a lot of money, but he said he knew what needed. He said, I can sort this out. So I need to have a smoke. A week passed and they were still on strike. In fact, even more people had joined them. Okay. He, Right. So Ernesto paid him a lot of money to resolve the issue, but weeks pass. Ernesto's losing money. He made excuse after excuse, wanting more and more money, but he never said, "This is the plan." So a riot is a protest when it turns to violence, yeah? A riot.
Yeah, they were going to charge them. How was I meant?
Okay, so he's pleading ignorance. He's pleading, well, ignorance. I did not know to charge. Charge! Do, 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 do. How was I meant to know what that psychopath was going to do?
My name out that so-called.
Okay, so he is extorting, the major was extorting Ernesto. My livelihood, my job, my career, my earnings, yeah? My reputation, my name. If it got out, if it was exposed, I had paid the security to basically kill people. Hercule is angry, yeah? Angry, yeah? You hired muscle, you hired hard men to take action against your own workers, and you deserve whatever name is chosen, yeah? Hmm, hmm. Is he being honest? He looks kind of honest with his hands, his face. The truth shall set you free. And the truth is that it wasn't just a major that has blood on his hands and his men, his militia, but also Ernesto for creating the situation. Get out of my sight. Come on, let's go. I'm sick of the sight of you, Ernesto. Okay, we're moving on. Where are we? Hey, something's happening. Look. Ooh, what's going on? Something's loading, 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 loading. Hang on, let me turn on the camera. Yeah, I'm happy again. All right, I think we need to speak to, there she is. Is that, oh no, it's Inge. I thought it was Elizabeth. Is it something unique, detective? Tell me about your true relationship with Margot, the Comtesse, the Countess. Okay, I know what your job is. What else? What other jobs to task someone? What other jobs were you tasked with? What other jobs were you given? Ah? Wow, so she's being kind of extorted as well, you know? If you don't do what I say, you're out. Back on the streets, homeless, you know what I mean? It's pretty harsh. Madame van den Busch, Cassandra, would have been aware of young Inge's past, and she's worried that they would accuse her. What was asked of her must be related to her past life as a thief. Sorry. Thank you, mademoiselle. All right. Whoa, let's get going. So, what are we... there's stuff going on here now, everybody. Uncover Inge's recent involvement and investigate the blackmail. Let's look at Inge. Let's focus on her. Let's find out. She's following Margot's orders. Can I link something? She was previously prosecuted. No, Archibald lost his key because remember there was a safe and it was ransacked. Could it be this? Could it be this?
Must take it.
Okay. So maybe it's this one then. So she's following her orders. Why? Because she's being extorted. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. I'm starting to see the light. Inge has admitted that her work in the house is not completely, wholly honest. She's like a little spy. Inge is assisting with the thefts, with stealing. Talk to her again. Okay, let's go talk to her. Inge? The truth. The truth, Inge. That's what I need. What was it that the Countess asked you to steal from the house? Hmm. If it's not physical, maybe it's... Anyone? Can anybody guess? I'm thinking... information. Higgins the Major. Right, so she's passing information to Margot, the Comtesse, yeah, about the secrets of the family and the people. Perhaps my suspicion of Monsieur Sterling's involvement with the Major's safe were incorrect, and his key was not lost but stolen. Monsieur Sterling is the butler, yeah? And he lost his key very suspiciously before the safe box, the secure box, was opened and things were stolen. And it was kind of, you know, he lost his key just before everything happened. It's a bit suspicious, but now maybe my suspicions were incorrect and his key was not lost. It was lost, but stolen. How did you access? How did you get into the safe, Inge? Right. Nice expression here. You knew that the Major asked Mr. Sterling to access the safe from time to time. This is an idiom of frequency. You know, when students learn English, they learn the adverbs of frequency. I always go to the supermarket on Saturday. I occasionally listen to jazz music. I hardly ever. What do I hardly ever? I hardly ever listen to heavy metal. I never drink vodka. I don't know what it is, but from time to time is a nice idiom of frequency, meaning occasionally. Yeah. Every now and then. That's another one with the same meaning. I like to go to the cinema from time to time. I like to go to the cinema every now and then. You know, I like ice cream, okay? I really do like ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Leave it in the comments. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, please press the like and definitely press subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. It's a really new, silly, small channel, but with people subscribing can really help me build it up, you know, and I'd really appreciate that. But anyway, from time to time, what was I saying? Ice cream. I really enjoy ice cream. For me, any ice cream. It can be chocolate, it could be vanilla, it could be strawberry, don't care. I love ice cream. But I don't eat ice cream every day, you know. I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. But, you know, I live in Alicante. It's a Mediterranean kind of beach town place. And when I'm at the beach and it's a sunny day, sure, I like to have an ice cream. I'll buy a Cornetto or I'll buy a Solero. Soleros are my favorite. But, you know, I don't eat ice cream every day, but I will have an ice cream from time to time, occasionally. It's a really, really good idiom of frequency. So, you knew the Major asked Monsieur Sterling to access the safe from time to time, occasionally, and if anything was ever discovered missing, he would take the blame. The butler did it. It's all about information, yeah? Information is power, everybody. So, she found out that the Major and Cassandra had a relationship. They had an affair while the Viscount was away, and Angeline was the beautiful, charming result. Right, because when we found the safe, there was lots of letters and things on the floor. It was very crazy, you know, it was very untidy, you know. It was obvious somebody had broken into the safe. So it was young Inge that beat Madame van den Bosch to the safe last night, but why would they be left in such a precarious fashion? Everything was on the ground, everything was on the floor. Why? Why, Inge? When I returned to the study, the letters remained out on the floor. The safe was open. Anything to say? Ooh, I like this word, to fetch. To fetch. Hang on, give me a second. To fetch. Now, here is a good one. Lots of students often say to me, what does get mean? Now, I'm not talking about phrasal verbs. I get up in the morning, I get to work at 9 o'clock, I get back at 6 o'clock. No, I'm not talking about phrasal verbs. I'm talking about the word get. And students often say to me, what the hell, Brian? What does get mean? It's everywhere. I can never, you know, it's quite a strange thing. Well, let me explain. Get really means four things, yeah? Four things. And let's look at it really quickly. The first one is to become, yeah? To get tired, to get bored, to get angry, to get sick, yeah? To become, yeah? I'm getting tired, I'm getting bored, I'm getting angry, yeah? So it's to become. The second one is to receive. Yeah, to receive something. Oh, yesterday I got a phone call from my boss. Hello. I got an email. Yeah, to get an email, I got an email from Amazon. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, phone call, email, a birthday present. What did you get for your birthday last year? Yeah. Oh, for my last birthday, I got a really big box, a really, really big box of nothing, everybody. Nothing to receive. Third meaning, obtain, which is kind of similar to receive. But there's a small difference, yeah? If I want to go, I don't know, let's think. If I want to go to the United States, if I want to go to the United States, what do I need to get? That's right. I need to get a visa. I can't just go to America and say, hi, everybody. No, I need to apply. I need to go to the embassy and obtain a visa. I need to get a visa. If I want to drive a car here in Spain, I need to get a license. I need to obtain it. Why do people go to university? To get a degree, to get a diploma, whatever it is, qualification, yeah? But the last one is to get, meaning to fetch, which is the word we just saw there, to fetch. And this often is a new word for people. To fetch means to bring, yeah? So I go to the park with my dog. His name is Fluffy, okay? I go to the park with Fluffy. I pick up a stick or a pen from a certain well-known Spanish department store, and I throw the stick or the pen, and I say to Fluffy, "Fetch, boy, fetch!" And Fluffy's like, "Oh," and then "Oh," he comes back. He brings it to me. He brings me the pen, and then I say to my cat, "Fetch!" And my cat's sitting there going, "You fetch it. I'm not doing that." You know what I mean? That's the difference between cats and dogs. So to fetch means to bring. Can you get me that book over there? Can you get me the document? Yeah. Can I get you something to drink? Can I bring you something to drink? Fetch means bring. And those are the four meanings of get, everyone. To become, to get sick, to get ill, to get tired, to get bored, to get rich, to receive, to get a phone call, to get an email, to get a birthday present, to obtain, to get a degree, to get a visa, and the last one is to bring, to get, can you fetch me the document? Can I get you something to drink? Can you get me that book over there, etc.? Okay, sorry about that. I'm going off on one, but anyway, here we go. Let's go back to it. So she says, I fetched, meaning I brought the letters again and took them to the Countess last night. But she shouted at me and she said, what a stupid girl I was. Oh dear. Wow, this is not the Countess that we've met. She's been very flirtatious. She's been very polite and happy. And now she's shouting at everybody. Right, you were doing your job, Igne, whatever it is. True. Right, because that's why all the letters were thrown around on the floor. Now, Poirot says trying to slot a key into the lock is no easy feat. It's not an easy job. That would explain the scratches on the surface. No easy feat. Running a marathon. Poof, it's pretty difficult. It's no easy feat. You don't just go and do a marathon. You have to train and practice and prepare. Yeah, it's a difficult thing to do. And that would explain the scratches. It's in my hand. My cat. If Madame Van de Bosch had only tried to get the letters minutes earlier, she would have surely crossed paths with Inge. She would have met Inge. Minutes earlier, everybody. Minutes. Thank you. All right, where are we at? Talk to Inge. Let's look in here. What's new? So we've got Inge knows of the hidden room. This room I keep hearing about is certainly well hidden, but at the same time well revered. It's like a legend. It was Inge who got into the safe, yeah? She accessed it. It seems she was able to gain access. How did she achieve this? Inge scratched the safe without any light. Even the simplest task is challenging, like slotting a key into a lock. Any new things there? Yeah, look here. Must be this one.
Abscess evidence.
Alright. Because she's a thief? Come on, my little grey brain cells. Okay, Inge is assisting with the thefts. Maybe this one. Archibald lost his key. No. Thank you. I thought it was irresponsible of Archibald to lose his key, but now its disappearance makes sense. Maybe he didn't just lose it. Maybe, everybody, it was stolen! Inge stole Archibald's key. There's another one down here. Inge was tasked with gathering information. Inge got the job. Would that be right? Margot, it's looking very kind of bad for you at the moment. Yeah, the pointer is pointing to you. Okay, maybe, Inge was previously prosecuted. Maybe she had the key. Right. Okay. Maybe she's following Margot's orders. Could that be it? Come on.
Abscess evidence.
Okay. Let's keep going. So we've got Inge stole the key. She accessed the safe. Yeah,
I never done.
this makes sense. I wonder how many secrets the house holds for Inge to find. Inge is trying to uncover the secrets, and there's the secret room. It must be this. Yes. Is there somewhere in this house where a secret lies? It will surely be found in the hidden room. My suspicions of Margot's connection with Inge was correct. She was using the young girl to find out anything and everything she could about the family, while the Comtesse need not get her hands dirty. There we're going back to getting your hands dirty, like the drug cartel boss in South America. He doesn't touch the cocaine, he doesn't get his hands dirty. Vandermo's secrets may be in the hidden room. Is there somewhere in this house where a secret lies? It will surely be found in the hidden room. And we're back to talking to Inge. All right. Black man, what's going on here? The Van den Bosch secrets may be in the hidden room. Okay. Margot has links to several staff members. Yeah. Inge accessed the safe. Okay, she got into the safe. No. Who? What's this? Who's the culprit? Okay. God knows. Ooh. She has links to several family members. She knows the family secret. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Maybe this one? Okay. Such a calculating web of lies and secrets, secrets and lies. What motive could possibly justify such devious actions? Devious, to be very sneaky. Finally, I have unmasked the blackmailer. Mademoiselle Angeline and the other recipients of such letters may no longer live in fear. Comtesse de Vos, Margot, shall pay for her crimes, goddammit. Good on you. Objective complete. Margot is the blackmailer, everybody. My job is done. How long are we doing? We'll be doing 186. I think I'm going to finish it here. I think we're going to stop the game here. And we're going to do, hang on, let me go back here. Okay, good. Right, so, well, we just found out that it was Margot, the very charming, flirtatious socialite, who was actually the blackmailer. She had set up a charity for poor women, like who were kind of having issues, and like then she was putting them to find out secrets and information, like spies, and then she was starting to blackmail the social elite, her peers. Yeah, curious. I agree. Okay, I thought I was going to do something else just for the end of the day for any ESL, for any English as a second language learners. I thought I'm going to try something different today. We're going to do some vocabulary exercise. Yeah. So please, if you enjoyed the game, if you've enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, please press notifications. It really, really helps me out. And not only that, it makes me really happy. Yeah. So I'd really appreciate if you could just do that. Now, for any English learners, we're going to look at some vocabulary now. Let me just, yeah, okay, give me a second. Now, what I need to do is I need to go here and I need to open this. Now, I'm hoping this works, yeah? Let's have a look. Okay, good. So we're going to look at some vocabulary. Is the screen on? Okay, yeah. So this is for more like of the English learners. This is what the channel is about. I want to build people's vocabulary, and help them with their exams, the Cambridge exams, the Cambridge Advanced, or First Certificate, or IELTS, or TOEFL. I teach all of these exams, by the way, everyone. Now, let's have a look. Let's check these. He couldn't have murdered Mr. Smith because he has a strong... Now, the word is beginning with A. I explained it earlier on, and I've explained it in probably every other Hercule Poirot video. If you are suspected of doing something, yeah, people suspect me of, robbing the bank or something, but I say no, it couldn't have been me. I have an excuse. I was having lunch with Rihanna and John Bon Jovi at the restaurant, and lots of paparazzi took our photographs, and there's like timestamps. You can see the bank robbery was at 8 o'clock, and I was having dinner with Rihanna and John Bon Jovi. I have a very strong... Can anybody guess? I'll give you a second. It's an alibi. To have an alibi. Yeah? To have proof that you weren't there or you didn't do it. Okay, let's look at number B, or letter B. Kate had been killed and her husband was the prime... Now, again, if people think I did something especially like a murder or something. I think this is true, isn't it? When someone gets killed, you know, if there's a murder, usually it's kind of family, close. It's not a stranger. It's kind of people around them who do these really bad things. And you would be, if you're like number one, you are the prime suspect. Oh, you're the prime suspect. To be the prime suspect is like the number one suspect. Okay. Detectives were brought in. Every day I bring, yesterday I brought, today I have brought. Past simple, they were brought in to help. Look for in the search for the missing boy. What do the police do? What does Sherlock Holmes do? Here's that big magnifying glass, fingerprints, stuff like that. DNA now, of course. Yeah, they are looking for clues. Yeah, to look for clues. Yeah, to look for help. Ooh, you know, I left my mobile phone at the scene of the crime. It's a major clue if they can get into my phone. Yeah. Okay, he was released from prison or whatever after the prosecutor failed to find enough against him. They've got no proof. They might have a suspicion. Yeah, they might suspect that he is the criminal, but if you don't have the evidence, nothing's going to happen, yeah? Okay, let's look at E. Mary was found of manslaughter and sentenced to 15 years in prison. So we have the manslaughter. Let's look at this word. We have two things, right? We have murder. So, my boss, I want to murder my boss, okay? So I go and I buy a gun, and then I wait in a bush. I'm hiding because I know my boss walks down the road every morning to go to work. So I bought the gun, and it's loaded, and I'm hiding in the bush because I know my boss walks down the road, and then I see my boss walking down the road, and I come out and go, ha ha, bang, 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 yeah? Now that's murder. That's premeditated because I've planned it. I've thought about it. I've done all the things. Now imagine if someone is, I don't know, driving down the road. They're driving down the road. They got driving really fast. Maybe they've been drinking. I don't know. Whatever. You know, something kind of like that. They're driving recklessly. But anyway, and somebody walks out into the street. They hit the person, and that person dies. Well, that's not murder. It's not premeditated. They didn't plan to kill that person. So they are charged for manslaughter. Manslaughter. It's kind of like accidental death. You know what I mean? So, you're innocent. What's the opposite of innocent, everybody? That's right. Now look at this word. Look at the pronunciation. Although there's that U there, we don't pronounce it. Really, the word is guilty. Guilty. Innocent and guilty. He's guilty. Okay. The FBI, the incident for 2 years before someone was arrested. FBI. What does FBI stand for? What does it stand for when I don't know the abbreviation? I can say this question. What does that stand for? Well, it stands for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. What does the EU stand for? That's right. It stands for the European Union. Okay, so whenever you see like these kind of letters, these abbreviations, yeah, and you don't know, that's the question. What does it stand for? Well, the FBI, they looked into, yeah, phrasal verb, they looked into the incident for 2 years. They investigated, yeah, the name is there in the actual title there. All of them were accused by the police about yesterday's burglary. Burglary is like when you know, say, imagine you go on holiday and you go to Ireland for your annual beach holiday, and then you come home and someone has broken into your house and stolen your TV and your computer or whatever. It's a burglar. It's a burglary. It's when someone comes in and steals things from your house. Yeah, it's a burglary. And the people so the police asked them questions. Yeah, well, I just gave you the answer. Yeah, all of them were questioned by the police, to be questioned. Hercule is questioning everybody about their alibis, about their whereabouts. Where were you when the murder happened? Okay, last one. The reported hearing 2 gunshots, bang, bang, and seeing the culprit running away. Culprit is the person who did the action. Yeah, like the criminal, the person who steals the thing is the culprit. Now, some people saw or heard 2 gunshots, bang, bang, and saw the prime suspect running away. The word is the witness. The witness. To witness something. To see 2 cars crash. I'm the witness. I'm a witness. Here's my phone number. I'm a witness. I saw what happened. If there's any kind of legal situation. So there we go. Just to finish up, yeah? We've got alibis. Now, in Hercule Poirot, all the guests had alibis, yeah? The prime suspect at the moment, well, it's looking like Margot, yeah, because she's been blackmailing everybody, it seems. She's been using the young women who have been gaining employment in the houses, and she's using them as spies, yeah. Hercule, we've been looking for evidence. It's looking like Margot is guilty of blackmail for sure, because Hercule has investigated and he has questioned everybody. Okay, and if you see a crime or an accident, you are the witness. And that, my friends, is the vocabulary that we're going to do today. And I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, notifications on, and we will continue that. Well, it's 1 o'clock now, so I guess I've been going for about an hour and a half, and I think that's enough for me for today. I've got a lot of work to do this afternoon. Any of my students who are watching this, I'll see you Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. I'll see you in the week, yeah? I hope everyone has a really, really nice day today. There's not much weekend left, but there's enough, yeah? So I hope you enjoy what is left of the weekend. And I will see you later. Take care. Good luck. Have fun. And I hope you enjoyed that.